Today, I'm going to be reviewing the first two volumes of Monsters We Make. Okay. First volume. Pretty solid first volume. Now, it's not as great as you think it would be, but it's still good overall. The introductions are iffy. The powers in the beginning and the explanations are not that very good. But overall, it's still an okay manga. And it's hard to explain. You just gotta read it for yourself. But I will say there's one good thing about this, and it's the art. The art is definitely the best thing about this. Like, right here. The art looks amazing. But the thing that really falls flat is the pacing. The pacing, way too fast. I like Jabari as a main character. I think his potential, like, those characters are kind of iffy. It was alright. It was as great as I thought it would be. But there's somebody else that already talked about the first volume like this. And the ending is actually really nice. It just cut clean to it. The beginning is something for the next volume to learn, which I have right here. So, Monsters We Make Volume 1, 6 out of 10. Not the greatest, not bad. You should pick it up. You should read it. Like, you could read it. You're good. Monsters We Make Volume 2. This is a huge improvement on the first volume. Like I said, the pacing is really fast, but the way that Corey writes his rights is very fluid, so you don't really think about how fast the pacing is. For this volume, at least. The first volume, you most likely see it. But the second volume is a tournament arc. Now, normally that would be bad. Like with Dragon Ball, the original one, it took them about four volumes for it before it got to even the introduction of the tournament, and then volume 6 for it to actually be in the tournament. Or volume 5. But the way he writes it is so fluid, and it makes sense, and it's more. It doesn't take itself as like a tournament, but more as like a game. And in this one, he does a way better job of the characters, giving them all a moment to shine. Now, there's some characters we don't see often because it's mostly focusing on Jabari trying to cope with the fact that he might not be able to beat someone, and he needs to learn that he can trust his teammates, unlike in the first one where he thinks he can do everything by himself. The second volume, is a big and huge improvement. With the character development and with Liam, one of the characters with glasses. Okay, he is the reason why in the first volume there were characters that died. These guys right here. He's the reason why they died because they were also hounds. I could probably explain this, but basically, okay, New Eden is a school where if you do too good, you become a hound to kill these monsters. Simple enough, right? The thing is, they're kids, and you could die. Like, there's actual death in here, and there's not like Naruto, where like you could die. No, you will die eventually, or go insane. But Jabari breaks this in the second volume when he's about to go explosive mode, which kind of pissed me off. Like, you have this cool scene of him fighting back against this guy right here, who's an asshole. And they're about to go beast mode, like right here. And then, the next page, He folds. He's like, yeah, nah. But it makes sense because he doesn't want to go insane. And yeah, this is a huge improvement on the first volume. Huge, massive improvement. And for volume 2, if I gave it a ranking, 8 out of 10. It's a good one. It's a good one. I have not read past this because I can't find it. I really can't find it at all. Yeah. There's not really much to find. I got these both at Barnes & Noble. 2 different Barnes & Noble, because that's how rare the books are. Because, like, I understand you have to buy it online most of the time because it's kind of hard to publish it. Especially if you're a content creator publishing something such as books. But this is so far, Corey, if you're watching this, this is good. I cannot wait to see volume 3 and 4, which are out. I'm gonna have to find. But so far, characters are good. The writing of the characters. Side characters need work. Main character good in September. Liam. Ali. Just like the main cast. These 5 right here. Good. The rest? And I see a lot of what you're doing is taking nitbits of Naruto, Dragon Ball, with Wraith right here. Wraith. I see Gaara in him. You definitely took a lot of inspiration from Gaara. Maybe Soul Eater and Shaman King. If I'm seeing that wrong. Maybe just maybe just... Damn, I forgot his name already. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah. It's good. The first volume is good, not as great as I hoped. Second volume really is way better. I feel like some of the dialogue could be better though. Yeah, some of it's cringy. And there's a lot of references to different animes, especially JoJo. I just think that there's a lot of things he can improve on. But this is only a second volume. I haven't read the next 2. So once I read that, I'll review those 2. Yeah, so far, good. You should pick it up. Read it. The first volume might disappoint you. Second volume will probably not. But overall, great. Not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, this is not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's really good. And I cannot wait to read how it improves as the story goes on. And Corey Kitchen, I have a question for you. If you are watching this, hopefully, you take my advice. And also, before I end this video, make the bodies a little bit more different. You can see right here, most of their body types are the same. Except for the, a woman. And I understand, make some of them twinks. Like Liam. It would make sense for him to be a twink. He's a nerd. Make this guy a twink. Make Ali a little bit more buff, since she's a tomboy. Make her a little bit more buff. Not too buff. More like a taekwondo athlete. Which she kind of already is, but just a little more built. You know what I mean? Jabari, perfect the way he is. This guy right here. Wait, is that... Wait, hold on. I need to make sure. Hold on. Oh no, I got it completely wrong. This guy is Han. It makes sense for him to be a twink. I think this guy's Liam. Liam should definitely be a little bit more buff. Just a teensy bit more. Well, kind of like Goku. To give you a reference. You should be like more like Goku. This guy right here should be more like Broly. Since he's like a jock. Not too much though. Not too much. This guy should also be more skinny. The rest of the characters, great. September, perfect the way she is. Yeah. Other than that, great manga. And Corey Kitchen, if you are watching this, please listen to my advice. I think it would do great. But then again, I have not caught up, and I would love to. So, yeah. And maybe in the future, just maybe, you can help me publish my own comic that I'm making. I've been refurnishing and completing the story for 2 years now. Maybe you can help me publish that one day. If you are watching this. It would be nice to meet you. Talk about both of our writing. And as a person that wants to create comics, I know this is a manga, but as a person that wants to make comics myself, I would love for you to help me and me to help you. Like Pokemon. I give you some knowledge, you give me some knowledge. But you probably aren't going to see this. But if you are, please be nice to talk to you, and I would love to talk to one of my favorite YouTubers ever. Also, great JoJo reference in the second volume. You know what I'm talking about. And I cannot wait to, like I said before, I cannot wait to read the next volumes. And please continue doing Corey Kenshin questions. Those are fire. And I cannot wait for the anime where Bellisi twerks. That's gonna be so fun. And weird. Also, please do more JoJo references. I would love them. Anyways, like Yub says, have a bye 5.